Hey guys, it's Kayla from Kayla's Corner, and I had to film this. I'm at a place called Crystal Beach. So I crossed over from Galveston to the Bolivar Peninsula. I believe that's how you pronounce it. First of all, let me tell you that horrific story. 2 hours. You have to take a ferry. 2 hours it took to actually get across and get off the boat. Oh my word. I mean, the car was overheating. I had to turn it off. I got a signal that my cell phone was overheating. I needed to unplug the charger. It was crazy. But so I was starving to death, so I stopped the first place I saw, which was actually an amazing place, and talked to the bartender there, who said these are people that, I'm like, why are there so many cars crossing over? They take 70 cars on a boat. I think only two boats were running when I got there, and there were like 7,000 cars. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but I'm telling you, it was a lot. It was just the most craziest thing. So finally got over there. 2 hours later, I was starving, got something to eat, and continued on to, this is called the Bolivar Peninsula, and this is apparently the place to be. I am at a place called Crystal Beach, and it is packed. I'll tell you, the temperature is much cooler than it was when I left Galveston. I was dying. I did the video in Galveston, if you caught that. I had to hide. I used my car door to block the sun. It was brutal, really brutal. And it was, the humidity was really high too. But I'm back to where, again, being by the shore, normally there's always a cooler breeze. It's always nice. The temperature was, I think, 87, which is doesn't sound much different from 91, but when you have this cool breeze, it makes a big difference. So you can see that, like, there's tons of people in the water here, but this is really, as far as the eye can see in both directions, it is just packed. So this is a place, I think if you didn't drive by it, you wouldn't know about it. I've never heard this place advertised before. There's a lot of cottages and rentals that I passed. There's RV. You have an RV, there's like RV places. A lot of the people here have not got houses, but more like boat homes. I mean, boat and RV homes. They have just this little tiny living space and then place for their RV. Now here along the beach, of course, we've got your normal stick houses. And then I see also in the distance there, looks like cottages you can rent, apartments. But I just wanted to film this because this is the busiest beach I have seen in all of Texas so far, no lie. And people are super friendly. I was talking to a fella he's searching for shark teeth, and he found one as I was walking along. He was all excited about that. So yeah, and you can see there's a lot of cool vehicles. And tents, shelters, and this is just a really, really cool place. And luckily, maybe too, part of the reason it's not really hot is it's overcast over here, which is good. But yeah, coming over from Galveston, you can take, quote unquote, the long way around. I would be surprised if it was longer than 2 hours. So, and then when I left, the people coming from this Bolivar Peninsula over to Galveston Oh my gosh, it was even worse. I have no idea. I must have been 2 miles long. And it's a single lane of traffic to get over there. It was crazy. I can only imagine how long those people waited. But yeah, I was at least an hour and a half just to get onto the boats. And then, you know, you get there, and by the time they unload you, literally it was almost to the minute 2 hours. That's just crazy. So I would stay here for a little while, but I've already killed so much time. But yeah, this looks like a super fun beach. There's people playing guitar. Further on, there's lots of ATVs, Jeeps, music playing. You can hear that, and tons of people on the beach. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. Put that on your list. Also, before I go, I want to correct something. In my last video, I said you would want to put Galveston in this area on your list for summer vacation. That is so incorrect. Summertime isn't the time to get here, to be here. Really, fall would be nice, but you risk being in the middle of a hurricane. But you know, February, March, April are probably going to be the most comfortable times here. But I just usually take my vacations in the summer. So I was saying that, but I totally intend to come back to the area and focus more on this area rather than, you know, kind of just doing a trip right now of these small towns. But I'm definitely coming back to this area. I'm not taking the ferry, but I'm coming back to this beach for sure. And also definitely Rockport. Whoops, I lost my balance there. Definitely Rockport, and then probably spend time in Galveston as well. I mean, they're all kind of close. It doesn't take long to get from one to the other. Well, except for, I guess it does take a lot to get to Crystal Beach from Galveston, because if you don't take the ferry, unless you catch the ferry, I don't know if it runs 24/7. I guess it wasn't very bright of me to come on a Sunday in the middle of the day, in the middle of the morning. So you might be able to time it better. But yeah, this is definitely a nice section. Okay. Alright. So again, this is Kayla's Corner. And I have to go because I'm about to get run over. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that truck almost ran me over. So yeah, as I find interesting spots along the way, maybe that they're new to you as well as to me, then I can video them, and then you can put them on your list to come, not in the summertime, but more like the spring. And if you're brave, you can come in the fall. But I heard that, I spoke to the woman at the restaurant, and she told me that this area gets leveled pretty much too. Last year there was a big storm, and not far from here they lost a whole lot of homes as well. So, you know, as long as you're not living here and just visiting, if you get a warning that a hurricane or something is coming, you can just get out of Dodge. But really, really cool beach, free beach. And it doesn't look like there's any restrictions as to what you can do or have here. They were cooking on grills. They have some fire pits. So, good place to be. Alright, if you want to see more, like, subscribe, and follow me. Bye.